and welcome back to Chaos TV. My name is Marit Remains and today we're going to talk to Jonny Pettersson. On September 5th, the new album of Burial Remains, Part of Chaos, will be released. And in this series of videos we will talk to some people who worked on this album. Last week we talked about artwork, and this week it's all about sound. So let's ask Jonny Pettersson some questions about the mixing and mastering of the new album.
Hello, this is Jonny from Studio Unbound. I'm here to answer a few questions regarding the new Burial Remains album, which I mixed and mastered. They were pretty much the same this time around. The guys had a really clear vision of what type of sound and what type of production they were after, and it's the type of sound and production that fits me really well, and the type of production that I love to do, and it's something that's close to my heart. So it was an easy pick for me, and I think that's why they came to me as well. It was old school, filthy death metal. A lot of HM2, a lot of Sunlight, but bringing it into 2020 without making it sound modern or anything like that. We didn't want anything of that sort. We wanted it to have a gritty, nasty sound, but for it to be feeling like it could have been done in 2020. It could have been done in 91, and that's the good thing about it. It's always a challenge when you don't have the band close by when you're mixing, because if you run into any issues, you'll have to send a question to them. I have to wait for the answer, and thank fuck for social media and stuff like that, because without that it wouldn't work. But that's the main challenge, to relay any information and see how they want the changes done and stuff like that. And a lot of it gets lost in translation as well, because when you're with the band in the studio, you can point at the screen and you can go, this is what I mean and this is where I mean it. Whereas if you write it in a message, it's a bit hard to explain the details, and it's even harder to explain the technical aspect of what you want to change and what you need to change. So that would be the biggest challenge. Again, the hardest part was the communication, not having a direct line to the band, because obviously when you do any change, you need to turn that into a listenable format, send it over, and then the representative of the band has to then relay it on to the rest of the band. They have to listen, and then they have to come back, and so that's the hardest part of it. As I said before, it's a production that fits me really well, and it's a production that I love to do. So the guys had a very clear set mind on how they wanted things to sound, which is very good, because they pushed me to make it sound just like that, and I think it turned out really well, so that was a good thing. So apart from communication and stuff like that, I didn't find anything very difficult with it. I think it's really good. I think it's a step up from the previous album. It's got more dynamics to it, and it's just a cracking, kicking ass album. Old school death metal, straightforward. There's no fucking goofing around on it. It's straightforward. Really, really good. Anyone that likes death metal should check it out for sure and pick it up.
And one more thing, what's up with the beer? How long is that damn thing?
long as fuck. I haven't actually measured it before this question, so that forced me to measure it, and it is 90 centimeters long, almost a meter.
Well, thank you, Jonny, for answering some questions about sound. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we will be back. Enjoy the chaos. In the meantime, you can still order Spawn of Chaos on 3 different versions on vinyl or on CD at Brasco Records, or you can get a tape version at Intuit Records.